Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the video. This is going to be my reading vlog slash just overall life vlog, because my last vlog kind of just went derailed and wasn't a reading vlog anymore. So I'm just going to say this is my vlog for April 24th through the 30th, so the last week of April. That is so weird to say. I currently have one book started, so I will first update you on that, and that is Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I am 58% into it, and essentially I will struggle to describe this. I struggled to describe it in my last vlog, because even though I'm 58% in, it's it's not confusing, but it's just like very interesting. So essentially we follow Erica, and we are seeing her in the current times as she has just transferred universities, and she's just kind of dealing with that, with also a person from her past coming back into play. Well, people, I guess, but there's one specific person that is more focused on, and then like 3 of his friends. But then you also see 3 years prior, where at the height of her knowing this person and being interested in this person, and his friends as well are also involved. And it is kind of told in dual point of view, because we see Erica and then we also see Michael, who is the guy, and his obsession with her almost, but it's also like a bully romance. It's also like smutty and like kind of kinky. Definitely good smut scenes. And then other things that I feel like are going to just be an important thing in this that I'm going to mention multiple times is Heartstopper, because that came out 2 days ago, and I'm already on my 3rd watch through. I have 3 episodes left of my 3rd watch through. I'm obsessed, so if I ever just like, I feel like I will mention it a few more times, so I figured pop in here. I currently am just waiting for supper to be done. I don't really know what else I'm going to do today besides finish that rewatch of Heartstopper and finish Corrupt probably. I know I should probably start a physical book, but I don't know what one, so I might not. I don't know. I'm not in a reading slump per se, but it's more of like the one book that I wanted. The one book that I want to physically read, I do not own, and they didn't have it at the bookstore last week when I bought it, like when I went there planning on buying it. So I'm now like, I need to order it online, but I'm waiting to see how my money looks after a couple things come out here in a few days. Like, money comes out in a few days, so I'm kind of waiting for that. So that will be a May read, I guess. But I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, so I'm just gonna leave this here. I will update you as the day goes on. It's already 5 o'clock. I don't know if I mentioned that. I guess today, actually, I edited my vlog for last week, and I uploaded my Heartstopper thoughts and feelings, so I will leave that in the iCard. I think it's this side, or is it this side? One of the sides, also in the description. So yeah. Okay, so it is Monday at 6:08, and I don't know really what my brain is going. Last night I did finish Corrupt by Penelope Douglas, and I'm giving it 4 stars. It is a really good book. It is very dark, exactly what I wanted. I will be continuing the series. I don't think I have that big thoughts on it. It's dark, it's gritty, the characters are so wrong for each other, but they're so right at the same time. There were some plot twists that were like, whoa. And yeah. And then today I was on Katie from Kit Kats Can Read sprint. Originally I was going to do schoolwork, the first sprint. I kind of did a little schoolwork. I got sidetracked with Heartstopper. Are we surprised? I did also, was that last night? I did also finish my rewatch of Heartstopper last night. I feel like I mentioned that I was doing, I started a rewatch, finished that last night, and I'm taking every ounce of it's taking every ounce of my being not to do another rewatch. I'm going to try to hold off. How long is that really going to last? And then during the sprints, me and Katie literally talked about Heartstopper for probably like well over an hour and a half. We probably talked about Heartstopper more than we did sprints, because we both are obsessed. And then Katie mentioned Alice Oseman's like Patreon, and I was like, oh yeah, I've thought about it. yada yada yada. Katie was like, do it. I was like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna say, if you say do it, I'll do it. I'm very like peer pressured. I also have been thinking of doing it, but I kept on just being like, no, I don't know if it's worth it. It was worth every goddamn penny, and because Alice is taking a hiatus for a little bit, it obviously won't, like, she's not going to charge you to continue being a Patreon if she's not producing content. So that means that I'll still have access to all the other previous content if I want to go back and do it, even though I'm pretty sure I read everything. I looked at all the art. I did that in the second sprint. I literally spent 45 minutes on Alice Oseman's Patreon reading up to the point that the Heartstopper graphic novel is, because there's like an additional like 20 or so pages, 20 or 30 pages at least of content on the Patreon that is not on Webtoons, and I feel so grateful that I've now read those because they're so adorable. Like, they're just so adorable. I love the characters. And one thing that didn't frustrate me, but it was kind of more like, oh fuck, is like with the graphic novel of like reading those few like pages, anytime you were reading a character's talking, I was hearing the voices of the show. Oops. We're good. We're all good. We're good. So yeah, that's kind of the last bit. I literally feel so tired. I literally have no urge to do any of my schoolwork. I honestly don't want to film, but I have to. So I'll be doing that here in a bit, and then I'll shower. And then I'm going to be picking up It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, which I know nothing about. I also need to upload my vlog from last week, so I guess I'll be doing that, and then I'll let you know, probably in a little bit, my thoughts on It Ends With Us. I just got out of the shower like half an hour ago, so this is my hair. Don't bother complaining about it. But I started It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I have read one chapter, or the first 26 pages. I don't know anything about this, so I will read the back to you so you actually know what it is, and that my thoughts later of this book aren't going to be totally incoherent. So Lily has always had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. She comes a long way from the small town in Maine where she grew up. She graduated from college and moved to Boston and started her own business. So when she feels a spark with a gorgeous neurosurgeon named Ryle Kincaid, everything in Lily's life suddenly seems to be almost too good to be true. Ryle is assertive, stubborn, maybe a little arrogant, but he's also sensitive, brilliant, and has a total soft spot for Lily. But Ryle's complete aversion to relationship is disturbing. As questions about her new relationship overwhelm her, so do her thoughts of Atlas Corrigan, her first love and a link to the past she left behind. He was her kindred spirit, her protector. When Atlas suddenly reappears, everything Lily has built with Ryle is threatened. I've gotten to the point that Lily has met Ryle. I'm very excited to meet this character of Atlas, though, because he's already been mentioned. Also, I am going in, literally that back is the most that I know, and we are not to trust either of the male characters. That's all I know. I'm buddy reading this with my two friends, Reese, and I think my friend Mac also has decided to join in on this, like, low-key. I don't know if she's rereading it, or if, like, I know she has read it, but I don't know if she's rereading it with us, or just going to be telling us her thoughts as me and Reese read it, because, to be fair, the only reason I feel like we're reading Colleen Hoover books is because of Mac, and thank you if you're watching that. Thank you. I've found a new author that I love. But yeah, I had no idea that Colleen Hoover is the founder of the Bookworm Box. I didn't know that. I just saw that on the back of the book. But yeah, this first chapter was good. Don't ask me what ebook I'm starting. I don't know. This is going to be very relevant over the next month as I'm doing Mood Read May, which means I will sit down, open my Kindle, and see what I have there. Or we'll open Libby and see what loans I have from the library. Or we'll just sit and scroll through Goodreads for forever. that's probably what will happen tonight too, because I'm like, I kind of don't want to read anything. I kind of want to continue a couple different series that I have started. I kind of want to go completely derailed, and I don't know. So it is almost 3:30 on Tuesday, and can somebody tell me where my energy has gone? I mean, I know where my energy has gone, in all honesty, but it's 3:30 and I'm like, can I crawl into bed and just lay in bed for the next 6 hours, please? I did, last night I did start Ruthless Fae, right? That's the title. Yes, Ruthless Fae by Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti, which is the second Zodiac Academy book. I'm not really going to explain it, but essentially, I say I'm not going to explain it as I go into an explanation, oh my gosh, but essentially, Ruthless Fae is the second book in the Zodiac Academy series. The first book is The Awakening, where we follow Tori and Darcy Vega, and they find out that they are they are Fae, and they have to travel to the to Solaria, where they find out that they are the heirs to the throne, and they have to attend Zodiac Academy, and if they complete graduation, they get the throne. But there are also the 4 celestial princes that are currently also heirs to the throne as well, because when Tori and Darcy went missing when they were babies, and their parents were killed, the celestials, don't ask me what they are, stepped in, and so now there's kind of almost 2 groups of people fighting for the throne, almost. That's a very, very bad explanation. It is a new adult fantasy bully romance. I haven't gotten any romance, but the bullying is spot on. And I'm 13% or maybe 5 chapters. I honestly wasn't paying attention with reading. And I'm enjoying it. I literally had no idea what to pick up, and then I saw that on my Kindle, and I was like, might as well. I'm continuing a series. And then I had 2 meetings with my 2 teachers, 1 meeting with one teacher, 1 meeting with another, and oh my gosh, I am actually excited to do one of my assignments, because one of my assignments is an essay. You may think, oh my god, you're excited for an essay? Well, not to do the essay, but more of what I'm able to do it on is I was like, so I have this idea for the essay, because you have to get it approved, and it's my idea is half approved, is to do something about LGBTQ plus youth, and my brain went, I can somehow tie a Heartstopper to it. I literally mentioned this on Katie from Kit Kats Can Read's sprints that I was on yesterday, that I was like, I have an essay, I might try to somehow loop Heartstopper into it, and I'm like, I'm 100% doing that. Just be an example of LGBTQ plus characters in media that is a really good portrayal would be Heartstopper, which is a Netflix show, and then go into that, something like that. I know what they say. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing the rest of the day. I know I need to edit, but that's basically it, and I guess do a little bit more schoolwork. So it's now almost 8:30, and I edited my video. It gets uploaded tomorrow. And then I read up to page 67 of It Ends With Us, and I am really liking it. I don't really have that many thoughts, except I am intrigued by the character of Atlas. I want to know more about his backstory, and that I don't know who to trust, because I remember being told that there is a character you can't trust, but I can't remember who. I think I know, but I kind of am I don't know enough about that character at the point to know if I should or should not trust them. But I'm really enjoying it. I love the way it is told so we have Lily in her current time, and then we also have her going through these letters that she wrote, almost diary entries, and it's in those diary entries that we are learning about Atlas, who is her first love, and I'm enjoying it. And then also, surprise, surprise, nobody's going to be surprised to hear this, I started my 4th watch through of Heartstopper. In my defense, I was about to eat supper, and I was like, okay, I typically like watch YouTube or something while eating, because I always eat in my room. We never really eat dinner as a family. But I normally like watch YouTube or something, and I was like scrolling through YouTube, and I was like, none of this is interesting. So then I was like, I could watch an episode of Heartstopper. So I watched 2 episodes of Heartstopper. And I probably will watch another 1 or 2 tonight because I am obsessed. Oops. Not really oops. Yeah, oops. But yeah, I'm going to go and continue reading more of Ruthless Fae, and then probably watch more Heartstopper, because in all honesty I will. I've already said that, but like, yeah. So it is now 12:20 on Wednesday, and don't mind my leg in shot. But last night I watched 2 more episodes of Heartstoppers, so episode 3 and episode 4, and I still am just in love. I'm just so in love. And then I also read up to 30% of Zodiac Academy. I'm reading it a lot slower because I got distracted with Heartstopper, and then I also spent like an hour last night working on my own book because I'm on a deadline. I have till the 31st to finish my reread, and I think I need to do edit 2 chapters a day to do that, which takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. I could push that deadline back, but and then I just finished filming my May TBR, which is chaotic, even though I'm literally just talking about books that I'm reading and doing no other like game things. Is like, it's weird. That's chaos. And so that's really all I've done since I've last updated. So yeah, I know today I need to do schoolwork. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I said yeah way too much, but I'll leave this here and I'll let you know how things go later. So not much has happened since the last time I updated. I didn't end up picking up It Ends With Us. I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere in that mess of stuff. I did end up watching 2 more episodes of Heartstopper, so episode 5 and 6, and I actually fairly cleaned my room. Like, there's that mess from that. I was like, 2 pillows, there's a thing. I don't know what even is back there. And that's really it, all I did today. Again, I just don't have the motivation to do my schoolwork, and I don't know why. I want to do it because I want to get them done with, but then doing it, I'm like, I would rather be doing anything else. So, I don't know. I will be continuing on with Ruthless Fae here in just a few minutes. I'll be reading that after I clean off the bed of the mess. But yeah. So it's 6 o'clock on Thursday, and I just didn't feel the urge to pick up the camera earlier, so I didn't. I went to my doctor's appointment, which I don't want to go into too much details. I'm a little bit mad about it. I'm also happy. We'll see how everything goes in the future. But I also went to a book sale. My library has twice a year they do a big book sale where each book is $1, and I go every time. And I picked up 6 books. Where am I going to put these 6 books? I don't know. I also ordered 2 books from Amazon today. Oops. But let's just go through the books. So one is This Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. And I didn't know this was going to be a TV show until my friend Mac pointed it out to me. So now I'm really glad that I got this. I know nothing about this, and yeah, it's a first in a trilogy. Then I got Love and Other Trainwrecks by Leah Conan, and this I know nothing about. I looked it up on Goodreads. It's 24 hours. It gives me kind of vibes of maybe The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody, as that's also told I think in 24 hours. But yeah. Then I got Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I said for the longest time that I'm never going to read this book. I was just like, yeah, I'm not that interested, but I found a copy, so... Okay, that's just a weird little... It's a paperback, but it has a little flap. Okay, but I saw it and I was like, okay, I've heard this is good. And now I do kind of want to read it. Like, I've been interested in it, but not like, oh my god, I need to read it, and now I own it. It might push me to read it. And then I also bought the whole, what is this series called? I don't know, Wolves of Mercy Falls series? Yeah, the Wolves of Mercy Falls series. By Maggie Stiefvater. I believe it's a trilogy. Yeah, it's only a trilogy, and they had all 3 books there. At first I saw Forever, and I was like, isn't that book 3? Then I saw Linger, and I was like, oh, book 2, I wish they had book 1. Then I saw book 1, and then I went and grabbed the other 2, because, like, these were $1 a piece, a whole trilogy for $1. If I end up hating the series, I'm not out a lot of money. Also, I do love these covers. Like, tell me these covers aren't actually really pretty. Like, I don't know why. They're pretty. I've heard good things about this series, so I figured buy them. Yeah, it's a mini book haul. I'll be doing a proper book haul in May, as I think I've hauled, not including the 4 that are coming in the mail, 13 books in the last week. I don't have a problem, and then my Fairy Loot will have 2 books. My next book haul is going to be like almost 20 books, because there's also a book sale on the 3rd that I might go to and see if there's any. Oh my god. Where am I putting these books? Oh no. Oh no. I guess I have to figure that out. But last night I made it to 53% of Ruthless Fae, and then I also finished my rewatch of Heartstopper, and I will be doing another rewatch, of course, because, like, what else would I do? I might do that tomorrow night, just, like, binge it again. I haven't, like, I do want to sit down and binge it again, so maybe tomorrow night, so who knows, I need to do schoolwork and read still. I will update you later, I guess. So it's Saturday. I haven't picked up a camera since Thursday, but since Thursday, Thursday night I got to page 119 of It Ends With Us, and then I didn't read any Friday. And then also Thursday night I got to 76% of, Ruthless Fae, and, like, I'm still enjoying that. Like, I hate how much I'm enjoying it. I will be trying to finish that tonight. And then yesterday, I was planning on doing schoolwork and then doing, like, a rewatch of Heartstopper in the evening. Then my friend Morgan was like, hey, I'm thinking of doing sprints. Does anybody want to join? Of course, my brain goes, of course, yeah, a friend's doing sprints. And then that started at 2. Me and Morgan didn't end up ending the live until midnight. We were live for 10 hours, and I signed myself up happily, I should state that, for doing a live like a live sprint reading Heartstopper. I will gladly reread that. Because Morgan's also going to be doing that, and then afterwards we'll be going off live and watching the show together, or we'll be doing that this next day depending on things. I also signed myself up for a like Rick Riordan read along of, like, reading like all of the, like, Percy Jackson, Heroes of Olympus, Trials of Apollo, Kane Chronicles, and Magnus Chase books. Which I do need to do a reread of some of them and then read the others that I haven't read, so, like, I'll happily join that. I'm trying to think of what else I ended up signing myself up for. I think that's it. So yeah, that's, you don't put me in alive and be like, do you want to do this? Yes. The answer is yes. I don't care. So I guess I just added 4 more books to my May TBR with Heartstopper, but that will literally take me like 4 or 5 hours most. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm kidding. I'm really happy to be rereading them, even though I literally reread them last week. But my brain goes, I read those before the show came out. This is reading them after the show comes out. 2 different things. I did also watch the first 5 episodes of Heartstopper between last night, during the sprints, and then at like midnight to 2 a.m. So I'll be finishing the next 3 episodes probably tonight at some point. I think that is everything. I genuinely do think that is everything that I need to update on. I don't know, yesterday I was just having so much fun because we also on those sprints had Katie from Kit Kats Can Read and Sam from Yarn Reader, who are 2 of my closest online friends. I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. I love to say it. So yeah, that's kind of what it's been the last little bit. I will try to update you later. I might be on Sam from Yarn Reader's sprints. But I don't know. I know she's doing sprints. It's more like if she sends me the link, I'll join. If she doesn't, I will watch. Either way, I'm gonna be there. So yeah. So I forgot to end the vlog last night. So it's Sunday now. Also, why am I randomly holding my hairbrush? I made it to page 180 of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And I'm still really enjoying it. I'll be obviously carrying it over into next week. I finished Ruthless Fae, and I'm giving it 3.5, but it's like a high 3.5, like it's almost 4, but there were just a couple things that were just like, how about no? And then I ended up being on Sam from Yarn Reader's sprints, and yeah, I think that's really it that I have to update on. I still can't believe that this was the final week of April. Like, how is it already the end of April? Well, it's technically May 1st when I'm filming this clip. So I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know that not much happened. It was more or less me rambling about books and Heartstopper, but like, that is my whole personality. So yeah, but I really hope you enjoyed this video, and bye!